Yep, Grim Science advantage gonna probably stay in this game for a long time. You gotta remember, she still got +2 gold also. Though, yeah, Grim is leading with the gold per turn right now. Not by much, but just enough. But his science advantage is just huge, 51 science to 32. Those libraries, Great Lib is paying off. I don't believe that Tony did manage to get the library in his capital because he needed units to defend.
No, he didn't. He went for the Great Library, and when he missed it, he needed to start producing troops immediately because Grim pushed in at the exact same time.
Do I think that he should start a wall in Nara? No, I don't think so. Grim has no reason to waste troops on Nara. Absolutely no reason. If he can break defenses in this concave, he can just go straight for capital most probably. Because like he only needs to like push the units back, then he can also swarm units in front of Tony's capital. Yep, he should know that. Resync, crush. Okay, crush. Let's try to skip forward a little bit.
Interestingly, we get crashes even in replays.
Yep. Uh-oh, I did go too
gets
far.
us everywhere. So what would you say is the most immediate goal for Tony here?
Survive, 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 until he gets the text, basically.
So, such survive, and he can't really make any peak plays for victory at the moment.
Well, no, I think he hopes for it. What he wants, most probably right now, is to be in at the defensive stance, and, like, make Grim pay for attacking, and finally reaching like a critical mass of units that he can counter with. So I would imagine that's Tony's plan. And actually Tony's, as I said earlier, is he feels very comfortable at defending. He's really good at that. And this land is actually, as I said, a very nice defensive spot. Look at this. There's not too many units that can get in here, and if they do get in here, he's gonna just get roads up in here, and he's gonna start punishing them. Now, what Grim would need is actually a settler, a city, on top of Tony's land, so he can try to grade general into him. But that's why Tony is prioritizing right now Oracle, because he knows he needs to get more generals than Grim. Because if Grim's gonna plant that city, and start and have a great general advantage, Tony has no chances. But with a great general advantage from Tony's side, he can push back Grim and defend, well, as long as he will need to. And that's probably his plan right now. And Grim is going for a kill, basically. He's going for the kill. Yeah, there we go, Oracle.
Did Grim already get the crossbow tech? Or is it a few turns away yet?
5 turns to get crossbows.
So wouldn't it make it more sense to wait for a few crossbows to make the death push?
Well, the problem is he wants to trade units right now. If he can take a horseman with a chariot, like training a horseman for a chariot, which he is doing right now. I don't know if you noticed, but Tony is losing like 1 horseman per turn, and he's killing like 1 chariot a turn because he does not have too many range units. If he can do that trade, he's good. He's keeping up the army score above Tony. So like having units and not doing anything with those units is not really that great of an idea. because they're just sitting there having nowhere, and that could allow Tony to have a critical mass of units that will just meat grind anything that will try to attack into his land. So basically Grimm is trying to set up that this will not happen. He's trying to pick off one unit for one unit, and that's a reasonable trade for him, because this will not allow Tony to get a critical mass of unit behind that he can defend comfortably with. And then Crossbow's gonna get there, and they're gonna just push into leftovers, basically. There we go, Horseman. Yeah, Horseman C. Okay, alright, this was not that great of a trade-off for Grimm this time. 2 chariots for 1 horseman. Hero Scout, don't die. Well, Tony is in trouble. I gotta admit that Tony is in huge, huge trouble. Doesn't look good, doesn't look good.
Yeah, he's clearly on the back foot.
Yep. A funny part, though, is if Grimm would get 1 scout or 1 horseman to Tony's back city, he could pillage like tons of land. Tons of land.
Yeah, he could do that easily through Yokohama.
Yeah, exactly, Furo. That's why I say if he really wants to commit to it, he needs a city on top of Tony's borders. And he should afford the happiness to do it. And actually, Tony right now messed up something with the growth, and he's -1 happiness. That's not good for him, again. Like, Grimm game looks so solid right now. Wow. Okay, horseman. Just pillage the mine.
And
no, he
Tony
did get picked off.
Archers into what soon will be crossbows by Grimm.
Yep. Well, actually, composites now. He finally reached the composite tech. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Go, Tony. Choo choo. Let's get on a composite train.
So it would seem that our theory about him building workshops quickly and going coastal radars isn't correct. Or it was foiled.
Uh-oh, that horse needs to get back right now. Yeah, Tony's in trouble, and I'm like seriously in trouble. Though, as I said, well, actually looking at Grimm perspective right now, he doesn't have that much follow-up troops right now. So, Tony is good for this part right now. He has look at that, almost they have the same units right now. And Grimm cannot really get in there. Nara is unreachable. You see, not a single unit can shoot Nara, except that road hill, which I would actually say that Tony should buy that hill. Like, he seriously should buy that hill. Crossbow time.
So has Grimm been producing military units from all his cities, or is he holding a few cities back for infrastructure?
We shall see. I don't see. No, he's building Colosseum and a circus. Circus in Cap and Colosseum in Yokohama. I don't see other cities right now. Oh, there we go.
Guess that building that road and some happiness building means means
horseman down. Yeah, he needs a city in front. He needs a city in front. He's still trying to do some damage. Pick off like 1 unit. Okay, this horseman did not. Okay, horseman. Actually, 1 horseman for 1 horseman. This was this turn. Is Tony having more units? No, actually not. Well, that was a very good turn on Grimm right now. Tony has 2 horses almost dying. 1 is at front line. And we all know that Grimm is so much faster than Tony right now. This was a very good turn. Something that looked quite comfortable for Tony. Some, by miracle, basically changed into, again, a horrible spot for Tony. Wow. Tony's like running on fumes.
And Grim is building roads in the south too, so he can maybe even start taking Nara if he can flank him from there too.
Nah, he could only possibly just shoot from 2 tiles. You need a lot to do it. What he's trying to do, I wonder if he's gonna try to chop down that jungle. You gotta remember, Grim has pyramids, so that jungle can go down in, what, 2 or 3 turns? So, actually it's quite important for Tony right now. Something that he needs to worry about is actually, he wants that jungle there.
Definitely.
And actually, and Grim has keeping a worker there, so there's gonna be another road tile there for Grim to attack into. Well, it seems like Grim is actually thinking about taking Nara. This is quite... Yeah, you called it. It's like preparing roads there. Wow, Tony's in trouble.
Yeah,
Tony thinking.
He loses the choke point too, and all the rest of the cities are easy to take.
Yeah, exactly.
So, losing Nara is pretty much GG. Grim already has 2 highways to bring troops into his lands.
Yep. Oh wow, and that composite just scoots away. No, it dies. Wow, this is so close and intense. And yeah, Grim is just crushing Tony on science. Crushing. Crossbows next turn. Then the real trouble will start. Like, seriously, like, Tony is around 15 turns behind on the tech. The crossbows. 15 turns, that's huge. That's huge.
And the first jungle tile will be cleared out.
Yeah. Then Nara is in trouble. In, like, big trouble. Yeah, he bought off the tile that I was talking about. That was a crucial use of gold for him. He probably would need to buy this tile too. Well, actually no, he does not need to buy it until Grim will be able to get a road tile from the other side of that mountain. So that kind of got countered in here, but he cannot really do much about removing the jungle. When the jungle is going to be removed, Grim is going to be able to bombard any unit that's, well, basically he's going to be able to bombard the city, and he's going to be able to bombard units on the hills there. So that's quite tough spot there for Tony, and he's missing 10 hammers to Grim right now. 10 hammers.
It's desperation time soon.
Yeah, exactly. Furo just commentated that that Grim is just preparing the space for his frontal city, and I absolutely agree with that. This is what he's trying to do. Keep trades 1 for 1. He's got an army advantage. He's got tech advantage. Road? Whoa, Grim. No, what the heck was that? Yeah, the fight for the warrior, the fight for jungle, jungle at Nara. So basically, Grim is like having the advantage of hammers, tech, units right now. So he wants to like trade 1 for 1, which he's actually doing quite well, even sometimes getting 2 kills. Instead, 1 for 2. I gotta admit, it looks like Tony is in such a huge trouble right now. That wow, Nara should go down quite soon. Uh-oh. Wow, defensive citadel, look at that. Oh my goodness, got pillaged. Whoa!
Well, that's bad. That's very...
Whoa! Wow! This game is not going Tony's way. Absolutely not. I think he's still intimidated by the game before, that he got like completely crushed, and Grim is like, wow, he's just going in. Picking a unit after a unit after a unit, punishing Tony for every single mistake. I want to take a note.
Tony must be tilting pretty hard by now.
Yeah, he's probably like, his hands are shaking like crazy. I wonder about that horse. There's like one shot horse on that dice there. I'm sure Grim sees it. I wonder if Tony can save this horse at least this time.
There's another very low horse south of Nara, so...
Yeah, okay, this one scooted away, actually. I bet Tony would wish to have Babylonian walls at Nara right now.
I bet. He wouldn't mind at all.
Yeah. He's actually gonna use this horse to attack? No! Oh, what? Okay, that horse was healing. Okay, good stuff. But that one gets picked off quite nicely. Okay, at least the citadel is pillaged and repaired. Good stuff. Horse is down. Well, at least this... He's gonna have a couple of turns of breathing space. But that's about it. That's about it. The jungle is still there, surprisingly. The jungle is still there. He has some units been behind. The defensive citadel is quite nice. Grim can't plant the city where the chariot stands right now, though, and like take that citadel instantly. Yeah, Grimmstripper, yeah, that was the worst turn for him, this one. That was a very, very good turn for Tony. Really amazingly good turn. So he's like have couple of turns. He bought himself couple of turns, but he needs like 15. He needs like 15 turns to actually get to the tech. I'm like, in 15 turns. Ah, you're right, Fur. I actually did not notice that. Wow, Grim is like playing with Tony right now. He did not get the crossbow tech. No, he did get crossbow tech this turn. Alright, I'm sorry. Good. Yeah, this turn. So basically, right now, there's gonna be like 3 waves of crossbows at Tony's doorstep until he's gonna get crossbows. That's wow. That's like at least 15 crossbow advantage from Grim is going to happen.
Look, he even has a catapult there.
Yeah, catapults. Catapults are awesome, especially if we can't take them off. Like, they're nice. Whew, intense. Will the jungle go down? He did invest one more turn into, probably there's gonna be, well, like one more retake of the worker, and the jungle goes down. And the jungle goes down. Not, well, 15 turns. I think I'm a little bit too optimistic about that 15 turns, because in like 3 turns, Tony is gonna start losing science. So we're looking more like 17 turns or so. Whoa, boom.
Did the jungle fall?
No, not yet. But it will. I don't think he can retake the worker this turn. Yeah, he has no more units that can attack anything. Like a horseman, a very wounded horseman.
He's building a stable now, hoping to boost up his horsemen, making...
Yeah, a little bit faster. Well, he intends to... Well, he needs horsemen. The only way he can defend against crossbows without the appropriate tech is horsemen. Horsemen coupled with good positioned composites and theoretically defensive citadels could make him survive. So that's why investing in horsemen is what he's doing. Ha! Sainted Well, do I see Tony's losing? Don't tell him that. Well, I'm kind of overall excited about this game. It's really like, wow, it's so intense. Like, comparing the two previous games, this one is like, wow. Yeah, and the jungle went down. But there's no more units. There's no more units from Grim right now. So his strategy right now is, it failed a little bit. Okay?
Well,
for the last 3 turns...
he didn't let Tony do anything either in the meanwhile, so...
Yeah, but Tony does not need to do anything, Mike. Tony has no intention to push forward, right? He cannot do it. Now, Grim was supposed to take control of the front of Nara, so he will be able to plant a city there. So actually, well, like 3 turns ago, the turn went terribly wrong for Grim. He's got how much advantage? 9 hammers advantage, so it went horribly wrong, and he lost everything at the front lines. So the trade was not 1-for-1. As you can see, Tony is first at army right now. So Grim is without army whatsoever, which means he will have enough troops most probably to deal with the first wave of crossbows quite easily. Now the question is, will he try to poke into Grimmstripper land right now? In like essence, try to buy a little bit of time. He sees the crossbows right now, so he should be thinking like, oh no. I don't want to go into crossbows on attack basically. I need to defend and get to crossbows like super duper fast. Like only choice.
I don't remember his skills on the path to crossbows.
Yes, he is.
Can Tony even go aggressive here, maybe on Yokohama?
Nah, he cannot attack. He cannot attack. If he's gonna attack, again, he would need to like... Oh, you see, he's deleting units basically. He's like gonna do everything possible right now to get to crossbows. Like, everything that's possible, most probably. He's gonna go for a market. Yes, he's going for a market. So he knows he cannot attack. He needs crossbows right now. He cannot push into defensive crossbows with horsemen and chariots. You can't do that. So what he's gonna try to do right now, yes, he's gonna pre-build, sneak in a couple of units, try to make his gold up, don't finish the units, maybe delete the useless units, and just hope that he can survive until a lot of chariots, a lot of crossbows gonna get on his borders, basically. I think this is his plan right now.
Yeah, Tony expended a lot of resources and only bought some time and got 1 jungle of hex.
Yep.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, the problem is, look at that. I'm like, Grim is already on the way to samurais. Workshops samurais. That's gonna boost his hammer count even more. And on top of that, samurais, oh my goodness. They are so hard to remove. I love samurais.
Yeah, especially without crossbows, Tony simply doesn't have the damage.
Barracks with samurais? Oh, they can sit on flat land like forever being shot. But look at that. Actually, I was incorrect. The road is there. I kind of didn't figure this out. And Tony tries to slow down Grim a little bit. He's actually using the units in here. Try to take the city, like that city will fall down like instantly. Yeah, this city's gonna fall down like next turn. Wow!
Called it again. I'm so good at calling Tony's place.
Yeah, good job. I'm so happy that you're here, Dan.
Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't done this thing ever before.
Send a bill to Corp, Dan.
I don't think I need to be doing that. I'm having fun.
Yeah, this is wow. Back and forward game. Yokohama's gonna fall, and Grim's got, well, those crossbows not gonna get there. If Tony can get,
he's only building crossbows. So
yes.
If they're not good at blocking, so maybe he can like flash push into Nagasaki too. So...
No, I don't believe. I'm like, there's one slight option that Tony can do, and he can maybe pick off 1 or 2 crossbows. But what he should do is he takes the Yokohama, he burns it, gets the gold. This is what's Tony's motivation most probably. His motivation is get the gold from taking a city. That's his only motivation. He doesn't care about losing units right now because he's got very, very cheap units. If they're gonna go down, then fine, even more gold for him, but he wants the gold. He's just desperately trying. Oh my goodness, one turn there. He's just desperately trying to get gold to get to crossbows. He needs that. He doesn't want probably, maybe he's gonna try to poke Nagasaki a little bit, pick off a couple of, like, if Grimm's gonna like leave one crossbow in the middle of nowhere, then maybe Tony can pick one. But look at this, there's 3 crossbows streaming there and one horse. And even you can see about like messaging, Tony just messaged, oh my, you're so lucky. He's very unhappy that he couldn't take the city this turn. He was really hoping for, but that was like a flash attack basically. This was like so fast. One turn, all the units are on Yokohama basically. Wow.
Yeah, he needs to burn the city fast though. Now that he didn't get it in the first turn.
Well, there's nothing that, well, actually, he's gonna have a horseman, so yeah, he can retake it. There's the horseman. Tony says it. Oi, 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 kill the horseman! Kill the horseman! Kill the horseman now? Yes, horseman's down. See, like one chariot, and like chariots do no damage to crossbows, like 0. But he's got the gold, not too much, but at least some. One turn of science worth.
It's something.
Yeah, it's something. In desperate times, everything counts. He got the market as well. Actually, 2 markets, even 3 markets. Yeah, now time to reinforce. It's gonna be... It's such a tough spot that Tony is in here right now. He needs everything. He needs the gold, he needs the roads, and he needs the units. It's like, wow. It's horrible. Yeah, and -5 happiness too. Good shout out there, Furo. Tony's at -5 happiness because of this city. And
yeah, but it's gonna burn, so...
No, he can't annex it. When he annexes it, he's gonna drop down to like -7 or so. So he can't really even burn it right now. He's probably hoping. I don't know what he's hoping. Maybe a citadel. Maybe he's gonna try to push the front south, actually. He's got a general advantage, so maybe... Well, actually, he's not having a general advantage. It's 2-2 generals right now. But maybe he's hoping to plant a citadel there. Grimm will not be able to replant it. Oh, another racing. Oy, oy, oy. Grimm's not going to be able to replant it, so he's actually trying to buy himself time right now. If he's going to decide to defend this city, he's just trying to buy himself time to... Yeah, there's the citadel. So he's going to try to buy himself time, basically, to push the front south, deal some damage in south, and like force Grimm to actually attack Yokohama. Is he gonna back off with the crossbow? No, he's pushing forward. He's not falling for the trick, it would seem. No, come on. Yeah, he's not falling for the trick. He's gonna get a flank there. Tony's probably unhappy, but he divided the army. Look at that. If Grimm would have 5 crossbows in one spot, then it would be very troublesome for Tony. But in here, he actually has a chance. This one crossbow is going to die next turn, do a citadel damage, and the second crossbow could be picked off. The only problem is happiness for Tony right now. He's getting a combat penalty. But that move was ballsy, but it looks like it works. It looks like actually it works.
Yeah, desperate times require desperate measures. But Grimm's mainlands still don't seem like they're in any kind of danger.
No, of course not. No. There's no... Tony is just buying off time. The only thing that he wants is to reach machinery. And actually the general also, since he's got Mazilom Halikarnassus, again, bought him like 5 turns of science, again.
So he wants to fight, keep fighting.
I'm not sure if he wants to keep fighting, but he has no choice. He's gonna try to pick the next crossbow here. Oh, wow, the citadel is pillaged and there's no worker to improve that. We'll repair that. Okay, road, another road. Yeah, it's just gonna buy him like 1 or 2 turns and that's it. And actually, Grimm is trying to flank him. He just scooted away a spearman. Wow. Intense game. I'm gonna say wow like gazillion of times in this game, really. Like a gazillion times. Because this game, compared to the 2 previous games, is like nowhere close. Nowhere close. This is an amazing game. Really amazing game.
I'm really happy I got to be here for it then. I really only caught the end of the second game.
Worker down. He is just deleting workers right now. He's gonna be left out with 2 workers.
So it seems the army by Tony in Yokohama is pretty much gone now.
Yeah, he's like, he needs to improve that citadel. That's the only thing that's gonna keep him alive in that city. Not only that, well, those 2 crossbows are not gonna do too much damage. I mean, like, there is a citadel there. Now, Nara is a strong city versus 2 crossbows. The purpose of those 2 crossbows, and actually a chariot right now, is to like pull away units from Yokohama to Nara and maybe get a flank. So I imagine that Tony will not be able to keep Yokohama, but what he hopes for is to, like, as I said, just buy enough time. And another one, pillage. Road, Tony, road the hill. Okay, 1 unit picked off. Yeah, Grimm is paying with units though right now. He lost like what? 2 crossbows, 2 horsemen, a chariot already. Furo is commentating. Tony is smart. And offense is the best defense. Yeah, you kind of see this working here like that.
Yeah, but Chariot in the north can probably start pillaging Tony's tiles.
Yeah, Tony's got a couple of units there. And he actually has 8 turns. And he's got 5 turns of science left.
Well, gotta raise the city.
Woohoo! Mr. Tony is leading in hammers. That Yokohama cost the hammer lead from Grimm right now. They're both checking the demographics all at the same time.
Yeah, I noticed that too. They do it at the same time so often.
Uh-oh, crossbow. Grimm is just so good on fast clicks, it's amazing. Uh-oh. Oy, oy, oy. North, nothing's going on. And again, the citadel is gone. Yokohama is like a super desperate move to just like buy time, give me time. Yeah, catapult.
His goal per turn is getting better.
Yeah, he's losing units.
So the problem is going to be that if he loses all his units, he won't have time to rebuild his crossbows before it's too late. Even if he holds out.
Well, I don't know if you notice, but Grimm is actually making workshops right now. So that kind of gives Tony a little bit of time again. But there's no unit to defend them. Wow, those 3 crossbows. And that 1 chariot, your predictions are again quite on spot. If he can get, well, there's gonna be a composite and a horseman there, ready to go. But if those units could get in there and like flank and pillage the land, Tony could be in quite a bad shape. Imagine like losing a road connection. Ah, no, actually, I'm sorry. The roads are connected in a circle fashion, basically. So even pillaging one road will not cause any harm to Tony's happiness.
Yeah, but it will prevent him from repopulating his defense in Yokohama.
I think this city is meant for Doom anyways. He has no intention of keeping this city. He just wants to slow him down. Yeah.
Want to leave his units.
Yeah, of course. Doesn't want to. Yeah. Bam! Last second move. Good stuff. Wow, that was a good turn in south for Mr. Tony, but in north he loses. Yeah, he loses the citadel. Okay. And now he's missing a worker. Okay, he's got a worker. Fine. So the citadel should be repaired next turn. Oh, but he missed.
It's already repaired.
No, I mean the citadel in the north.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Wow, that move from Tony was just super awesome. Uh-oh, horse down in the north. Still in trouble. Nowhere close.
Tony's camera is going like crazy. Switching between south and north.
His APM is like going crazy right now. Grimm is actually not making crossbows right now. He favors like chariots and swordsmen. Chariots are so much faster. Horsemen. He's not even using the crossbow advantage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.